The Los Angeles Chargers got a big-time win over the Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football, and now they find themselves in prime position to make the playoffs, and things are looking up. Things are looking good, but we can always be looking ahead because we're always looking. That sounds creepy. But anyway, we're here for the our very first edition of our Los Angeles Chargers mock draft. This is our way too early edition. Couple things with this one. So no trading. Just want to see how the board falls in terms of needs and everything. And then also, yeah, that's it. That's really the only rule. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here and transition over to our PFF trusty mock draft simulator coming off the edge there. So Chargers currently projecting at 20. Public versus PFF, this is higher. Care for values relatively high. Draft for needs, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the gist. So going to go ahead and enter the draft. Like we said, now the Chargers have a buttload of picks, which is awesome because I think that this is just going to be a solid overall team. So you got multiple 6. You got 4 6s. Wow. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start the draft, really just see how this whole thing falls down. So right off the top, you go Cam Ward. Makes sense. Travis Hunter, to the Titans. Okay, a little bit of random. Shedeur Sanders makes his way down to the Raiders. Somehow at 6. That's impressive. Let's see. Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Walker, Will Campbell to the Jets. Okay, that works for me. Is it Borden? Ashton Jeanty. What to the Bengals? All right. Ursary, to the Cardinals. That actually makes a little bit of sense. Let's see here. Josh Simmons, the Seahawks. All right, I can see it. That's interesting. Maybe, okay. Wyatt Millam coming up out of West Virginia to the Falcons. Now, at the top of the first round here for the Chargers, honestly, Colston Loveland, and he just falls to you? That would honestly be perfect. I'm going to go Loveland. It's kind of funny how everything just kind of works out in the end, right? Or do we go D tackle here? I love me some Kenneth Grant. He is nearly a quarter ton of fun. And I mean that in the most positive way possible because he's a stud. Who are we looking at tight end if we go that in the second round? Mason Tyler Warren's probably going to be gone. Gunnar Helm. Honestly, Gunnar Helm. I love me some Gunnar Helm. I'm sorry. I know that Colston Loveland is just sitting there, but Kenneth Grant, can you imagine him on this Chargers defensive line? Oh, baby. Yeah, I'm going that route. So now we're back into the second round. Gunnar Helm is there. Yes, please. That is perfect. So you got arguably the best defensive run-stuffing defensive tackle coming in. Yeah, that makes some sense. I'm doing that all day long. Tate, Nick Emirami. Excuse me. All right, Tate. I'm gonna go Ratledge here. I just really think that the Chargers could use some depth, and that is just what Jim Harbaugh does in terms of building the offensive line. Connor Colby's there. Ollie Gordon the second. Blah 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 blah. Jackson Haas. Like me some Jackson Haas. Pat Bryant. Maybe wide receiver is a bigger need than we thought. Pat Bryant's a stud though, low-key. I like me some Pat Bryant. 155. Jonah, Terrence, Curtis Rourke, no. Riley Mills, no. Derek Moore. Honestly, Tuli Tuipulotu, like the edge players, Khalil Mack and Bosa, they're getting up there a little bit. I wouldn't mind Derek Moore in this particular spot. He's seen his production dip a little bit, but don't let that mess you up. He is an absolute stud. I'm going to go Derek Moore here at edge. I guess we're only drafting Michigan players this time around. Jake Majors is there at center. He would be a lot of fun. But we already got our corner, our offensive line help, excuse me. Nebus Peoples. Yes, the man, the meat in the middle. Nah, I'm good. Jackson Dart. Tony Grimes is a lot of fun. Damani Jackson. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Sorry. I got distracted. Damani Jackson is the pick. Love it or eat it. Let's see. Andrew. Trying to think here. Deion Burks. Jaquaden Jackson's there. Woody Marks. Woody Marks can really catch the football. And honestly, I know you've got a stable of running backs, but I do not care. Especially when you get into the 6th round, things get a lot easier and a lot more simple. Graham Mertz. Honestly, Graham Mertz, this particular spot. 6th round's a little high. Who's BPA? BPA. Jackson Dart. Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? We'll do it. So we want BPA there. Hunter Wohler at safety. Actually, yeah. I think he can play in the box. I think he can play in safety. Do a couple of different things for you. Kalen Mullings. Jalen Walker. Linebacker never hurt nobody. Especially since Harbaugh loves his defense. It's precious defense. Let's see. DeRicky Wright. Joe Evans out of Iowa. Love the picture, dude. Will Shepard. Do I double down a wide receiver? Oh, Brew McCoy. Honestly, I think he would be really interesting. He's big. He's old, but I mean, a 7th round guy, I would take Brew McCoy in a heartbeat because Quentin Johnson is that guy. I understand that, and we're really looking for him to improve, but I love me some Brew McCoy. I got to say it. So, okay. So first off, Kenneth Grant there in the 1st round at 20. Again, I don't think this is a reach. He's arguably the best run-stuffing defensive tackle in the entire room, so it is what it is. Gunnar Helm, tight end for you, coming up out of Texas, 6 touchdowns this year. Absolute stud. Tate Ratledge. Again, I know that guard isn't a huge need for you, but you got to start building towards the future. Pat Bryant at wide receiver makes a ton of sense. Derek Moore, because we only draft edge players and defensive line players from Michigan. Damani Jackson is going to be looking good, at least give you a little bit more depth there. Woody Marks, I don't know why they hated this pick so much. We have 4 6th-round picks. Give us a break. Definitely doesn't hurt to get some running back depth. Jackson Dart in the 6th round because, hey, why not? Hunter Wohler coming up out of Wisconsin, I think makes a little bit of sense. I think he can play in the box. I think he can play over the top. Jalen Walker coming up out of Indiana. I think he would be a lot of fun. And then finally, Brew McCoy there, just kind of rounding this whole thing out. So not bad if you ask me. I think that'd be a really good mock draft for the Chargers if everything went that way. And you got offensive lineup. You really got everything you could ever ask for. So overall, hey, it's way too early Los Angeles Chargers mock draft. Let us know what you guys think. Did we miss something? Did we get too much of something? Did we not get enough of something? You guys get the drift. But anyway, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. And we'll see you on the next video.